So how has this health inequality, how has it really impacted the Black community?
Yeah, so in the UK, Black communities are disproportionately affected by certain conditions and the way they're treated than others. So I have a few statistics that are, bear in mind, UK specific, but I'm happy to share any sources and stuff if people want to read more. But for example, mental health. Black minority ethnic groups are known to have higher prevalence of psychotic disorders, and they're overrepresented in prisons and forensic psychiatric institutions. It's also a very known statistic in the UK that Black men are much higher than white men to be diagnosed with a psychotic disorder and be detained under the Mental Health Act for it. So when you are detained under the Mental Health Act, you are actually kept in the hospital against your will because they have deemed you mentally, you don't have the mental capacity to be outside. And this happens to Black men so much more than white men. And it begs the question, do people see Black men as more aggressive and just more dangerous? They can't be let out into society. They don't have a chance at reform. Is it that, Black men present in a different way? Why don't clinicians or healthcare professionals know about this if they're taught correctly? And these are things that need to be talked about. Another one is Black women in childbirth. Black women are actually 5 times more likely to die during childbirth than a white woman. And that's a real statistic from the UK, 2015 to 2017. And that is shocking and unacceptable. And the last 2 that I will talk about is breast cancer and COVID, because COVID's obviously the big thing at the moment. But breast cancer outcomes is what I focused my conference on. Black women and breast cancer. In comparison with white women, Black women have higher rates of breast cancer and they have a poorer chance of survival. Again, is this because they're presenting late? Is this because Black women don't have awareness? Or is this because when they come in, they're not taken seriously? And that's why I ran that conference, to kind of raise awareness in Black women in particular in London and say, go for your screening. Did you know this? A lot of Black women didn't even know that they had higher rates of breast cancer. They had no clue. It's important that we educate one another for this. And for COVID-19, Black men were 4 times more likely to die than any other person during the COVID-19 pandemic in the UK. I think it's a worldwide known fact that men were suffering more than women. We still don't know why exactly that is. But Black men in particular, again, begs the question, why Black men? Let's not ignore the Black. We need to talk about these things. We need to find out what's going on. Are they not coming in? Or are they coming in but not getting treated properly?